I 1000% am an advocate of get a living trust. I've seen so many probate horror stories. It makes it so much easier if you just have a trust.
Tanis, let me ask you the question. What's the difference between a trust loan or an estate loan?
So the trust loan is a loan that's to an irrevocable trust, is what we call it. The estate loan is to probate. So estate is just probate, somebody that passed without a living trust. So that's the only difference between the two.
Okay, let's expand on that for a second. If I'm a beneficiary, my mom and dad are alive, but they're not in good health, and they don't have a living trust, but they have a will. I know you're not an attorney. Wouldn't it be smarter for me, if I had the financial resources, to maybe pay for mom and dad's living trust so that when they do pass away, it just seems like it's a lot cleaner and easier? Is that one of the apprehensions why people don't do a living trust, just because of the costs associated, or are there other things that you've experienced?
I 1000% am an advocate of get a living trust. I've seen so many probate horror stories in the years of doing this, and it makes it so much easier if you just have a trust. But understandably, a lot of individuals that have passed without it have most of the time just, not had the money or just a lack of education on the importance. They think, oh, my kids can handle it. They can deal with probate. Well, the problem is with probate is, let's say you have 3 kids and one of them has gone off and you can't find them. You have no idea where they're at. Well, now you're delayed even longer because you can't close probate until you have sufficiently sought out this individual and provided proof that you have done your due diligence to try and find this individual. So a lot of people don't understand when they think like, oh, my kids can just take care of it after I pass. It's not that simple. You can have people that pop out of the woodworks, like a brother that says, oh no, I'm entitled to this. And then you may end up in litigation fighting with individuals that really shouldn't have a stake in this property or probate, but they say they do. So there is just so many more benefits of having that. If you do have a will, it's going to help you in probate because you're going to say they had a will. This is their last, wishes. So it's a little bit easier than if there was not a will. But still, again, your trust is what really protects the assets and the beneficiaries versus probate.